Yeah, that's my shit.
That's my shit. It's about a snatch.
Welcome to Soft Launch, episode 57. Yes, we're 57. We feel like we're in heaven. I am JC Mendoza.
I am Samantha Santos.
And we're the Softies here with our 57th episode. I feel like they're just starting to pile up together.
Yeah, I don't know how you're keeping count.
Yeah, because I keep notes. Everything is in a note, like Soft Launch 56, 57, because I got to know what to talk about. And I need to think about ahead of time a rhyme for the number it is.
Yeah, every time we do this, I try to think of a rhyme as you're screaming the number, and I'm like, I should have probably prepared for this.
Yeah, I feel that I over-prepare for every podcast episode. I have all my little topics here, and Samantha's just going off the cuff.
Going off the cuff. It's just a natural talent.
Yeah, and that's how you can tell who's talented and who is here because he works hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's been handed to you.
Yeah, you understand?
Yeah, including a nice load that I just handed to you.
Jesus Christ, babe.
Right before we recorded the pod.
Absolutely not.
Make
babe,
no
come
mistake,
on.
I am feeling great. I feel about 6 pounds lighter. I've had a phenomenal weekend, and I can't wait to talk to you guys about it in our first segment. One thing about we. And one thing about me, I feel great. I feel great because the kid just celebrated his 32nd birthday. He celebrated his 32nd birthday. Can we be happy?
We're so happy.
Can we be
cheers.
Can we be happy for the kid turning 32? I'm sorry, my mom told me to never kiss and tell, and I never listened to my mother.
Yeah, you don't kiss and tell, you fucking tell.
I fucking scream. I don't kiss and tell, I fucking scream. I got laid, and it feels good, and it was beautiful, and I love you so much, and I'll stop talking about it because it's making you uncomfortable. But it was my 32nd birthday this weekend.
It was.
And my baby took me all around town.
I took him out like the bad bitch that he is.
She was showing me off to everybody that
I wanted to celebrate you.
I felt very celebrated. I felt loved, and it was a very fun weekend. And we did a lot of cool stuff.
We did a lot of fun stuff, but not before you had the birthday blues.
Yeah. Well, guys, one thing. All right, let's make that. One thing about me, I suffer from chronic.
It's so bad.
From chronic birthday blues.
Chronicle's crazy. Chronicles of Narnia.
Yeah. And where I go is an imaginary land.
Yeah.
And how sad I get for my birthday.
It was nuts. And so Thursday, I knew I could sense them coming.
What
right?
does it feel like when you can tell what I'm going through when you're not around me?
Oh, I'm worried about what you're doing alone. I'm like, he's home. He's just he's just doom scrolling.
Yeah, I'm in my bag.
You're doom scrolling. You're looking at everybody. You're going to everyone's page saying how many followers they have. Yeah. So I'm at work, and I can just tell by the tone of your texts.
Yeah.
And there's nothing like he's not being mean to me. No. He's just not. I don't know what it is, but I can sense it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we got a group chat from our friend Cab Washington.
Yeah.
And JC just liked a text in it, but didn't respond. And I just went to our private text, and I'm like, hey, are you feeling the birthday blues? And he's like, yeah.
Yeah, I was. They say comparison is the theft of joy. But comparison can't steal your joy if you just give all your joy to comparison. Comparison didn't steal a thing. I gave it up willingly.
You gave it up willingly. Yeah.
Comparison was just minding its own business. Comparison wasn't armed. Comparison didn't have a gun. Comparison asked me for nothing, just minding their own business. Comparison was honestly doing fine before I came along.
Yeah.
And I was like, take everything.
Take everything from me. Yeah. So I could sense it on him. And then my niece's birthday is the day before JC, so we had to go out for dinner, and I could still smell it on him.
Yeah.
And then as soon as we got home, my baby was very sad.
Yeah, I don't know why I get so sad on my birthday. I guess on my birthday I start to think about like where I am in my life for my age.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, like I just feel like I don't deserve to be celebrated.
Yeah, and whenever you're feeling that, just think, wow, my girlfriend is 5 years older than me, and she's accomplished absolutely nothing, and you'll feel so much better about yourself.
No, baby, it's not about the number that I'm turning. It has nothing, but it's just like it's just being celebrated. And I think, have I done anything to warrant being celebrated yet?
Yeah.
That's how I feel around my birthday. It has nothing to do with the number of age that I'm turning, but it's because I was like that when I was younger, and I'm like, oh, people want to do something, but why?
Yeah.
For what reason are we celebrating?
Because you're alive. Yes. So your birthday is not a celebration of like your accomplishments. Yeah. It's a celebration of your life.
Yeah.
And so you actually, even the biggest losers should be celebrated on their birthday. Yeah. It has nothing to do about your accomplishments. It has everything to do with who you are and people being excited that you're here and the joy that you bring them. Really, it has nothing to do with you.
I know, and I struggle with that because it's like, it's not, if it has nothing to do with me, I don't want to be celebrated. That's how I feel in my lowest.
Yeah.
Of course I love it. It's very nice and fun, and I understand the value of it. But when I'm feeling my blues, that's how I'm feeling. I'm like, all right, it's like you guys want to celebrate, like it's fine. I'm fine. I don't need it.
Yeah.
And that's just where it comes from. And I don't know why it flares up around my birthday because I love celebrating other people's birthdays.
Yeah.
I was celebrating other people.
Yeah.
You know, it's a lot easier. But my birthday.
When you don't like it when it's about you.
Yeah, attention. I feel around attention because I like attention.
You love attention.
Exactly. I love attention. And I'll go out of my way to get it, but I don't like when it's given to me just because. And I feel like my birthday is a just because. Like, it has nothing to do with me.
All right. Well, we're going to work on that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just what it is.
It's just how it is.
But, I love how, for me, I experienced the highs and lows of telling everybody about the great sex that we had and then about how sad I was.
Yeah.
Just a couple short days ago.
Yeah.
And but now I feel great. I had a really fun birthday weekend. You made sure of that, and you were great. And we went to, on Friday, on the day of my birth. What do we do on Thursday? Oh, Thursday? Yeah, we went out for Issa's birthday. Shout out to Issa. Turning 21.
Turned 21.
I had a horrible show.
Yeah,
horrible show on Thursday. What a fucking joke. That was the last time I was on stage. So I'm actually looking forward to our show tonight. But had a horrible show Thursday. Then we got back home. Cried a little bit.
Yeah.
Just
had to get it out.
Just had to be held by my baby in fetal position and just let off a couple tears. And make no mistake, when I'm crying, Samantha is, I don't know if she's ever more attracted to me than when I'm crying. Samantha thinks it is so fucking hot that I cry.
It's that I've been with emotionally, like, just no emotion in men. So when you're crying, I'm like, huh.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah.
And you didn't even have to cheat on me to do this.
No?
Yeah, because every guy, make no mistake, any guy I've dated, the only time I've ever seen him cry is once he's cheated on me.
Why? I don't know why guys feel like, this is going to be my last tool to keep her.
Yeah.
I don't know why we think that.
Yeah, and then it's like, now you're talking about your relationship with your dad. It's like, you cheated on me.
Yeah.
Buddy, I don't care about your dad.
Yeah.
And
your dad doesn't care about you, bud. It's not my fault. It's just what it is.
Yeah, so you crying, I'm like, wow, look at him in touch with his emotions.
Yeah. I was just sad for no reason. And, And I it was funny because I didn't even need a prompt. I was just feeling like I needed to cry.
Yeah, I knew it. So we're laying on the couch, and then I'm like, "You all right? You feeling a little sad?" And you're like, "Yeah." I'm like, "You need a hug?" And you're like, "Yeah."
Yeah, and I did. And thank you for knowing it. So I went in feeling blues, but then one thing about me, I'm an easy fix.
Yeah, easy.
I feel like I'm so. I try to be. I feel like I try to be in tune with negative emotions as they come. So knowing that I have them is half the battle, and then fixing them is almost easy because all we did played a couple games of Trouble.
Yeah, we played Trouble,
and that was it. That's all I wanted to do.
Yeah, then we took a shower.
Yep.
And I had to rush to take a shower to get out of here, to get out of there by midnight.
Yeah.
So I could go in, and I bought him Oreo cupcakes. Mm-hmm. So I can go have those ready. And you were just so easy because I know that you're never thinking ahead.
Yeah.
So in my mind, I'm lighting these candles and he's hearing everything and he's like, oh, she has cupcakes. I'm thinking that you're thinking everything.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
And then I come out and you're just lost. You're like, what is this for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot that it was my dive bath. But got some little Oreo cupcakes. Hung out for a little bit, went to sleep, and then on Friday we had ourselves a day.
Yeah.
And it almost felt better because we had to overcome so much.
Oh my God.
Do you want to speak about the inconveniences?
So I tried to plan something because last year we did a QC spot in Governor's Island that we love, and we did that again this year for Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, and we will be doing it again.
Oh, we will be doing it next year.
Yeah, it's just what it is.
So I was like, you know what? Let's try something new, another pool. So I found Resort Pass.
Yeah.
Which has been in my algorithm for a while. So you can go and rent chairs or cabanas at a pool in the city because they're like a hotel or something like that.
Yeah.
So we went to the summer club at the Ravel Hotel in Long Island City. Yeah. And make no mistake, do not go there.
Yeah, that shit was fucking ass. And honestly, these are the sounds that they think their patrons are bringing in. Their dress code was wild.
It was absolutely wild. So first of all,
I wish you would have saved it so we could have read. The dress code was so coded racist that it was
if you think I can
was
find
offensive.
It,
yeah,
I can find it.
Pull it up. I'll talk. And if we have to edit this part out, we'll edit it out. But the dress code was so. It said everything but, hey, if you're black and from Queensbridge, you can't come.
Do not come here. Yeah. If you're coming from a couple blocks away, do not come here.
Yeah, they didn't even have a dress code. They just had the video of Kamala Harris telling people from down south not to cross the border into the United States. Do not come.
Do not come.
Do not come. And one thing about the hood was Donald Trump, and they were like, I'm going to come.
I'm going to come.
Yeah, we was on a block.
Here we go, I got it.
Read this dress code and tell me it's not the wildest
dress
shit you ever
code. Heard. No athletic wear. Jerseys, basketball shorts, sweatpants.
No jerseys to the pool. Crazy rule.
Yeah. Ripped clothing, baggy swim attire, excessive chains or jewelry.
That's where they got me.
Yeah.
Excessive chains or jewelry is motherfucker, that's crazy.
Yeah. Dress shoes, which... Now you're just pointing at Dominicans.
No dress shoes? Yeah, oh my God.
No dress shoes.
That I support, actually.
No boots, which is crazy. and no socks worn with sandals. I mean, they just want to keep Dominicans out. And one thing about Dominicans, you can't keep them out because that's all that was there.
Yeah.
Was Dominican people.
I can't believe they said no socks and sandals. Yeah. That's insane.
Hats are okay.
Yeah.
Entry is based on the doorman's discretion. Management reserves all rights of entry based on dress code etiquette.
That is crazy. So they're like, yo, you gonna get profiled. So come, like, if you have a pair of Toms, wear them.
Yeah.
Like, it's funny because usually the bouncers at these places are also people of color.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they're asking.
It's just self-hating.
They're asking, yo, if they look like you, don't let them in.
Yeah, and the bouncer said absolutely.
And they love it.
Yeah. So we get there and it is beautiful. Like we
Really
walk in,
nice.
I'm like, we're outside. I'm like, oh my God, this is so nice. And it was a beautiful day on Friday. Yeah. So like we go in and there's just a fat, stupid motherfucker waiting outside of the hotel entrance. And he's like, hey guys, can I help you? No name tag. I don't know who the fuck this guy is. So at first I ignore him.
Also, first he didn't say, hey, how may I help you? He was like, what are you guys looking for?
Oh yeah,
He just like he was just a dude outside as far as we were concerned.
So me ignoring men, I do it every day. So I just was prepared to ignore him. JC engaged. Yeah. So he's like, yeah, we're going to the pool. And the guy's like, okay, well, it doesn't open till 1. And the reservations are from 12 to 5. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, well, it says 12 to 5, so we're going inside. And then he's like, yeah, but I'm telling you it doesn't open till 1. And then I'm like, who the fuck are you?
Are you a manager? We had to ask him, like, are you a manager? He's like, oh, I don't work at the pool, I work at the hotel, but I'm telling you that the pool at the hotel doesn't open till 1. And we're like, all right, we're just gonna go, like, can we sit inside, like, to go? He's like, yeah, absolutely. So we go inside, we're like, that guy's a fucking dickhead. So let's go to the front. Let's go to the front desk.
Go to the front desk, which we were supposed to go to anyway to check in.
What a mistake.
So then we go to the front desk, and it's a white woman who is a NPC.
Yo.
Just has no other scripts. It's like when you're talking
pre-recorded
responses. So I go in there and I'm like, hey, we're here for the pool. She's like, all right, you can just go outside. I'm like, oh, the outside entrance to the pool looks closed. Yeah. She's like, yep. And we expect it to be open at 1 p.m. Yeah. And then she's just smiling. I'm like, all right, well, it says 12 o'clock on the...
We made a reservation off of...
Resort Pass.
Off Resort Pass. Resort Pass says 12 to 5. So we feel like there's a discrepancy. Can you explain what's going on? Yeah. We expect the pool that will be open at 1. Yes.
Yeah. And just a smile on her face.
3 times she said it.
Yeah. And I was like, are we in Westworld? Are you only programmed to say a couple of words?
Yeah.
I wanted to smack the shit out of her.
She was so disrespectful.
And then I'm like, now my blood is boiling. And then the guy that's there, he's like, yeah, it opens at 1. And I'm like, are y'all gonna say sorry at any point?
Yeah.
Are you gonna explain anything? Or are you gonna be like, oh, actually, I know it usually opens at this time. Are you gonna say anything?
Yeah, it was really, really fucking frustrating.
It was so frustrating. So now
nobody explained anything. And honestly, we didn't know what was going on. We had to wait. So we got there at 12. We had to wait until 1.
Yeah.
We had to wait outside. We got on the line. And then 1 o'clock, we didn't end up getting in till 1:15. And while we were online, nobody from the hotel was telling us what was going on. But we started to piece together from other people who were waiting.
Other people online.
So they double booked their pool area, and there was a private fashion show.
Yeah, a private fashion show.
That was supposed to take place from 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock.
Yeah. And they were like, okay, so then the people on the line are like, yeah, they're saying that we're not going to be able to use the pool. So we can go upstairs, but we can't use the pool until after 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
And we're like, that's the whole time.
That's our whole book time.
That's the whole thing. Mind you, you opened the pool late. So now we already didn't get it for an hour. Now you
took an hour away from us, and now you're taking 4 more.
Yeah.
So you're leaving us with 1 hour, and we paid for 5.
Yeah. So finally we get inside. I had booked us a cabana because, we didn't want to be in the sun all day.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, well, now I don't want to be under a cabana because we don't even have a pool. So we're just in the shade sitting on couches.
Yeah. Correct. And the pool is not an option.
Not an option.
Yeah.
So then JC goes to talk to the girl. And she's like, yeah, you only get 1 beach chair. And I'm like, well, we're going to take fucking 2.
Yeah.
So I'm like, sit your ass down the other fucking beach chair. So we're there. But then they ended up letting us use the pool for a little bit before.
Because one thing about this fucking fashion show is supposed to start at 1. It didn't start until 3:30.
Yeah.
It didn't start until, it started so late. So they were like, somebody with a fucking half a brain was like, hey, let the people who paid to be here use the pool until the fashion show's ready. And thank God they did that, because we got to hang out in the pool for half an hour, 45 minutes before the fashion show started, which was all we needed.
Because, but also by that time I had calmed down because I already had a nice little rosé, a little sparkling champagne.
Yeah.
A little sparkling wine.
The drinks were delicious.
The drinks were great. Everyone that works there looks exactly the same. They're using the same Instagram filter.
Yeah, it's all bottle girls. And
it's all the same face. Everybody had jet black hair.
Yeah.
And they had about 47 cc's of lip filler.
Yep.
Everybody looked exactly the same that we kept asking the wrong lady for the fucking...
Every server and bottle girl at Summer Club looked like their doctors played a game of physical telephone. And it's like somebody started with the original face surgery.
None of the original face surgeries were there.
Yeah, but like somebody's like, all right, this is what I do, and then theirs did a copy of that, theirs did, and the copy got less, like it lost a little bit of quality each time. So we started with probably the 1B server, and we ended up with like the 4C.
It was crazy.
So, and as they got uglier, their personalities got a little bit better.
Yeah, because the first girl had absolutely no personality.
Nope.
She we asked her for waters. This bitch brought us Voss waters.
Yeah.
And I was not trying to act like I was a baller. I was like, oh, we did not mean that.
Yeah, we're like, we're gonna need you to take those back.
We're gonna need you to take those back, and I'm gonna need some tap water immediately.
Christ,
like I would rather drink like Mexico tap water than drink a Voss water. Pay $47 for a Voss water.
I get it. You know what I'm saying? Because
I don't.
I get what they try to do, because you the clientele, as we learned, you see what kind of guys roll through there.
Yeah.
You know, that just want to interact with these bottle girls. So they bought the bottles of water out to us like they were bottles of alcohol. Yeah. And thought that we were going to be too embarrassed. We were like, no, take this back and bring us tap water.
And I couldn't have cared less.
She was like, fuck, these are not like the others.
Yeah, they brought this thing. They brought our waters out in like a fucking champagne ice thing. And I was like, what is that? And I'm like, we meant tap.
Yeah, baby. Neither one of us want to impress you.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about you at all. So she was like, oh, okay, you have to go to the bar by yourself to get that.
I'm
no! Okay. I would have rather done that. Yeah, I don't even want to tip you, babe.
Yeah.
It was insane. Yeah. It also just made me think of a quick story. My dad said that my dad always talks about how much he hated strip clubs.
Yeah.
And how like back in the day when bottled water became a thing, he was like, water is free. Why are we paying for this?
It should be.
So my dad said he was at a strip club and one of the strippers was like, can you buy me a bottle of water? And it was like when Perrier came out. So my dad was like, okay. So he goes to buy the water and it was like, at that time, probably like $3.
Yeah.
So it was a $3 water, and my dad like was pissed he had to pay for that. And then another stripper was like, "Can you buy me a bottle of water?" My dad's like, "Yeah, you can share hers." You understand?
It runs in the family.
Yeah, my dad's like, "Listen, I like a fucking deal."
Yeah. Also, shout out to your father, because I know for a fact the kid is a New York kid, born and raised, big Yankee fan, has no problem paying $3 waters at the stadium. No problem at the stadium, but at the strip club. He's like, yeah, I pay these prices, and Paul O'Neill's there. Yeah. You're not even the Paul O'Neill of strippers, babe.
Yeah, and if you think my dad didn't make us sneak in a couple of water bottles at the Yankees, are you out of your mind?
Yeah.
There's nothing my dad hates more than paying full price.
Yeah.
All we did at the movies, first of all, we had to wake up at the crack of dawn to go to the movie theater when I was a kid, because we were not paying full price for those tickets. Yeah. We were seeing Batman at 7 a.m.
Yeah. 7 a.m. on Tuesday, calling out of school, because make no mistake, you didn't pay to go to that school either.
Absolutely not.
So weren't
my
losing
mom
money there.
We got a little discount.
It's like, so yeah, we'll take the day. We're going to see a movie for cheap.
We were bringing in our own popcorn.
Yeah.
It's just what it was. But my dad was not. I love that. My dad was like, "You could share hers. Get the fuck out of here.
Also,
get the fuck off me."
Shout out to your dad.
Talking to the boys.
We were hanging out with your dad yesterday, and he asked me what we did for my birthday, and I was like, "Oh, we went to a day club." He's like, "Y'all went to a gay club?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "I'm sure there were gay people there, but no, it was a day club." He's like, "Oh, because I think they would like me there." And he starts doing like a little gay dance. Your dad's
my
very
dad's
funny.
so funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we went there. Anyway, it ended up being ended up having a great time.
Honestly, what it was, I'm sorry to cut you off. What I think did it is that there were like, I want to say 12 people in the same situation as us that bought from Resort Pass.
Yeah.
And we all bonded over the fact
so much fun.
The fact that they were not giving us what we paid for, and then we finally got in the pool. And one thing about me, I turned 32, 1 year closer to being a dad. Already have all my dad jokes in the clip. Every time a new person from the line that we already knew came in the pool, I'm like, yeah, they tried to keep us out.
Yeah.
They can't keep us out.
Same joke to every single person. He couldn't wait.
Murdered.
He watched them walk in, and he'd just be ready.
Yeah,
as soon as they walked in, they tried to keep us out.
Can't keep us down. And they were like, they loved it,
because we were all women.
Yeah, they loved it. I was killing with the ladies,
You were killing with the ladies.
Yeah, they loved me.
But yeah, it was a great but it ended up being a great time. The fashion show was very funny. It was giving Shein.
The fashion show, and make no mistake, this was a bikini fashion show.
It was a bikini fashion show.
And we also met other guys on the line. So there was 2 lines to get into the summer club. One was the Resort Pass line. One was the fashion show line.
And one was an asshole line.
And the people that go into the fashion show were fucking assholes.
Yeah.
And when we found out how much money they paid to sit cabana side at this, because really it was a bikini fashion show, but it was really just strippers making their walks.
It
Not
was
to say that runway models are strippers, but when you're only modeling bikinis at a pool
in Long Island City
next to Queensbridge, you're a stripper, babe.
Yeah,
you came out of perfection. What is it? What's downstairs? Starlets? Something
like that. Yeah,
there's a gentleman's club literally right downstairs, babe. You came out from off that ship because I got.
How do you know that?
Because I got a friend. His name is Andrew Velez. is. It's just what it is. I don't go to that strip club. I've never been there. I know it's there only because Andrew's always talking about it.
Yeah.
So they make no mistake. They walk right out of the strip club and right up to the hotel Ravel.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
and
honestly,
people paid $2,500 to be cabana side for fucking Instagram models.
Yeah, it was, and that's putting it
lightly,
because they were just anyone was a model there. Because I was looking at these girls and I'm like, her?
Yeah.
It was.
It's like y'all focused on the dress code. Y'all need to focus on the model code.
Yeah, it was not it.
Basic.
Yeah, and then so we got a cabana, by the way, and not poolside. We paid $200 for ours.
Yeah,
and
our cabana couldn't have been farther from the pool.
It was the furthest from the pool, but I didn't care. But they go to sit us there, and then there's two models that are going to be in the fashion show.
Oh God, yeah.
Taking 600 photos in our cabana, and they didn't get the hint when we got there.
Yeah,
and I was trying to be as calm as I could because I'm like, I don't want to ruin this thing because it'll be a scene, and I get really filthy and nasty when I'm like upset.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't want to yell it, and I just don't want to do it. And it's your birthday, and I'm trying to
be positive,
remain positive. And it was like his birthday, but he's trying to tell me this is fine. Yeah. And I'm like, is it? Yeah. I was so mad.
Before they let us use the pool, make no mistake, the text that I sent to my group chat, I was like, hey, we paid for a day pass at this pool. We got in an hour late. They're telling us we can't use the pool till 4. So we're just in a cabana 200 yards from a pool that we can't use. And I'm trying to tell Samantha to calm down. Happy birthday to me. And then they let us in the pool and it was fine. But these two girls were... So unfortunately, the worst type of every girl that we described as our least favorite on the pod last week, they were that all wrapped into one.
I'm like, if you don't immediately move, and then they moved like down a little bit, and it was like just the most fake girl, like hey, yes, girl.
Yeah, I work at Equinox too.
Yeah, and it was just like yes. Oh my God, you're so hot. Yeah, and I was like, move.
Yeah. It was
oh my
awful.
God. I was so annoyed. I'm like, I was so irritated.
I do want to take this time to say, because like they ended up having a fashion show, and it's a bikini fashion show. It's just a bunch of bitches walking back and forth. Yeah. And the most frustrating part about this fashion show is that the bitches is walking slow as fuck, and I'm sorry to call them bitches. They're walking slow as fuck, basically crawling, and they're sending one at a time.
One at a time.
And I'm like, motherfuckers, speed it up. We want to use the pool.
It was like 3. It was 2 hours.
4 different lines of the same 20 bitches walking 2 seconds an hour.
Yeah.
And they only send one at a time, and it's like a 200-yard walkway.
And they're like, and this is another design. I'm like, well, I can't tell. These all look the same. The bathing suits look the same.
And okay, let me guess. Their ass cheeks are out. Yeah. It's just what it is.
It's just they were all, and then they're like, this is about women empowerment. And it's all male guys. Male designers.
Male designers, make no mistake, dressed as the dress code said they couldn't be dressed.
Exactly.
Every single one.
It was...
It's like if you let me design bikinis. Like, oh, what do you mean? Oh, their butt cheeks are out and you can almost see their pussies. Yeah, I designed it, dude. That's what happened.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
Make no mistake, we had a wonderful time.
It was a great time.
Wonderful time.
We recorded some content. And I say all that to say, like, on the surface, because when it, like, we were talking to girls about the girls that were there, that we came in with. They were like, oh, look, a bikini fashion show on your birthday. How nice is that for you? And I'm like, I don't want to see this shit.
Yeah.
These women walking are my least favorite type of woman. So I do want to take this time to say, if you're a single dude and you're listening to this, which... No shot. We have no single dudes in our demographic. I doubt it. If we do, if you're a single man listening to this and you're trying to think about what you want in a woman, I feel like we're taught to like shoot for this Instagram model like archetype, and it is the worst type of woman for the most part.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're nice people, but Jesus fucking Christ, there's nothing going on. Over here, like being in a conversation is my nightmare.
Yeah.
Second only to overhearing the conversation that they're having. These people have nothing going on.
Yeah, it's Larsa Pippen.
Oh my God.
It's Larsa Pippen, a million of them.
It's a nightmare, and everybody deserves better, bro. Yeah. Because these people, they have to be better. Yeah. They have to be better.
And then, so they end up, the bikini thing ends, they end up opening the pool, so now we get to use it, and now everyone's in the pool, and then there's like, 6 different photographers, and it's just the same girls that were just in the thing, posing for, I don't know, maybe 800 photos each, in the water, just...
Like, baby, if you don't get off your knees, your actual knees at a
public pool,
or it's a public pool. We paid to be here, and it's somewhat. You're at a public pool, babe.
Yeah, they're on their knees, just posing. it was, and I'm in the background of all these photos.
No shame. I hope we get these photos. We're going to post them.
Yeah, they took one photo of us.
But motherfucker, yeah, the one cool guy photographer there, he was like 45, not from America. He's like, beautiful couple. I was like, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, made us take a picture, make some mistake. We smiled for the picture.
I was like, you see it, Pop. We didn't smile. You smiled, and I was like,
JC got on his knees.
Yeah, I was on my knees. Yeah,
he's like, I have the fattest ass here.
Yeah, bro. And it was just I hated. If anything, the gift to me was like, thank God I'm not with a person like this.
Yeah.
And I could enjoy it with somebody who I can actually act elitist with, and we both mean it.
Oh, yeah. I was also half in the bag. I was wasted.
Yeah, facts.
And then all of those girls there, and I couldn't have been more attracted to the girls that were right across from us, the two lesbians.
Yeah.
They were just two butch lesbians, and I was wet.
Yeah. And you know the kid, so was I. Yeah.
Yeah. I just, give me a woman at a pool in a wife beater.
And some shorts.
Yeah.
Wife beater is okay. Give me a sports bra. Oh. Give me a Nike sports bra.
Yeah.
And Samantha's approval, and I'm hard.
Yeah. I was there, and they couldn't have picked a better spot to stand in. They were right across from me, and I was like to JC, I'm like, I love that you know my type in women.
Yeah,
because JC called them. I didn't even see him at first. He's like, these girls are your type, and I was like, wow.
Yeah,
I mean, beautiful. One of them was like in a bikini, but she was still a little like she had a little.
The really hot thing, you couldn't tell. And this is, I'm sorry to lesbians who listen, if this is offensive. You couldn't tell who was the boy lesbian and who was the girl lesbian.
That is offensive.
And
That's
sorry.
Very offensive.
I'm very sorry.
Yeah.
But it's very true. Let me just wash that out. And we're not applauding that type of behavior. I'm very sorry. I try to be a progressive man. I'm still just a man.
Yeah.
But that was cool to me.
Yeah. I wanted to go to them and be like, hey, if you guys record your sex life, please let me know.
Yeah, no, we
Send
did
me the link.
We went up to them with our phone and whatchamacallit. They thought we were going to ask them for a picture, but I just asked them, hey, can you guys just look in the camera and say, ooh?
You understand?
That's just what it was.
Yeah, it's just how it had to be.
Yeah.
But we ended up, I was absolutely wasted.
Yeah.
No. And if you think I didn't have just 2 drinks, you're out of your mind. I was so drunk. I fell asleep on JC's lap on the way home. Came home, went right back to sleep for another hour while you shaved your balls.
Shave my balls.
Yeah. I just immediately went to sleep, woke up, and I was like, I am still drunk.
Yeah.
I was super nauseous.
Yeah, I felt great. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
And then we had reservations at a restaurant that we've been talking about for a while. Lucien on First Avenue, and it's like frequented by like celebrities.
It's supposed to be the hot spot.
It's supposed to be the hot
spots in the Lower East Side.
So I had asked him because I took him to a really cool place last year for his birthday. St. Anselm's in Williamsburg is a steakhouse that it's like not a typical steakhouse. It's not
a typical steakhouse. It's kind of more not modern.
It's a cool steakhouse.
Yeah, it's cool. It's not. It's not like all those other steakhouses.
Yeah.
It's like a cool steak. Come as you are.
Yeah, and it's awesome. The food is so good.
Good.
So I wanted to take him to a place that wasn't like that. So I found like a Argentinian steakhouse. That's where I really wanted to take you. Then I was like, but what about Lucien or this place? And you chose Lucien, which I think we should go to the Argentinian steakhouse.
Yeah.
And so we went there, and make no mistake, also had a terrible time.
Trash, bro.
Trash. Also, yeah, it was trash.
Overrated, man.
Overrated. We get there. I made reservations 2 weeks in advance
for
8:30. We get there. The lady's like, okay, we don't have a table yet, so it's probably gonna be about 10 minutes. 30 minutes later, they fucking sat us.
So
JC was hangry as fuck. Yeah. We stood outside. He was just staring in at everybody eating.
It was a nightmare.
They had no AC working on the inside.
No AC in the inside. They also they had their reservations on a piece of paper, which is like charming if they kept to it. But like, motherfucker, y'all don't have a system. Y'all are just looking at names. Oh, you have this reservation. Cool. Doesn't fucking matter. We could have been walking.
Annoying. We walk in, we say our name, and then we're like she's like, you can stay at the bar. There's no seats at the bar. So then we're like, all right, we're gonna stay outside. And then she looks at JC. She's like, are you Marcus?
First of all, thank you.
Yeah. I'm like, no, bitch. Like, I gave you my name already. Yeah, I'm like, no, it's Samantha. She's like, oh, okay.
It's all 20-somethings working there, and they were fine. Yeah. The food wasn't trash. It was good food, but not for the hype, which is not necessarily their fault. But it was really like
the food was okay.
The food was okay, but if you're gonna have like a 30-minute wait for a reservation that you made ahead of time,
I need a free round.
Something free. I need you to check in on me, and I need you to like the service got to be pleasant.
Yeah.
And she wasn't mean, but there was nothing going on.
They gave absolutely nothing for a restaurant that costs as much as it does and has the hype around it. I mean, everyone that works there is a fucking snob.
Yeah.
I hated it. I was in. I can't believe I'm giving money to this establishment.
Yeah, it was trash.
But me and my baby had a great time.
Yeah, we did, and the food was good. You know, for a birthday, like it's fine. I just wouldn't recommend going there for like anything special.
I recommend taking your ass across the street to Little Frankie's.
Which we will be doing.
Which is so delicious.
So much better.
It's cash only, but oh my God, the food is so fucking good. The servers are always really nice. It's just a nice place to be.
Lucien was all hype.
Yeah, Lucien was all hype and would never be back. But you had escargot for the first time?
Escargot slaps.
Slaps, I told you it would.
Yeah, you did. You told me about them.
I told you
snails.
it would.
I don't know what they're putting on them snails, but them shits is good.
It was so good.
Yeah, really good. I liked it.
Then after that, then we went, we had, I feel drunk on this, Lily.
Yeah, that's how you know it's hitting, man.
Yeah.
You feel drunk because the feeling of letting your anxiety go is an intoxicating feeling.
It is.
So even though you are not drinking alcohol, you get all the positives of feeling all woozily, and that's just your inhibitions gone because you're a better person now.
I feel like a better person from drinking this yuzu.
Yeah. And it's unusual how good that yuzu is. It's just what it is. Send it over to the boys. They're gonna love that.
They're gonna love that one. Yeah, cut it up.
We didn't curse it all there.
Yeah. So anyway, then we went to we had an R&B party that we were going to, but before the R&B party, we went to a
the Landmark Tavern in Hell's Kitchen.
In Hell's Kitchen. I wish we could have stayed there all night.
I would have loved it
because we were the only people in there.
That's how I draw it up.
There wasn't one other patron besides your friends and family.
Yeah. If they would have just let us have the aux.
Yeah.
Then we would have been good.
We could have been great.
Because we got there a little bit late because Lucien ran late. But shout out to all my friends and my family that came out. Both of my sisters, both of their partners were there.
Yeah.
A lot of my closest friends, all the ones that could make it.
Yeah.
And we went in there, had some drinks. There was one, I think that was the owner of the bar. And he was the only guy working there because they closed at 12 and we were there from 11. We got there 10:45.
Yeah.
And we were there till 11:30.
Yeah.
And it was so much fun.
So much fun. And then we went to the R&B party, which was also a lot of fun.
Shout out to the R&B party.
Yeah. And then I invited comics because JC didn't want to invite anybody. He was having birthday blues. And I was like, get the fuck out of here. People are going to be mad that we went to something and they didn't get the invite.
Shout out to all my people that came out.
So we ended up having a great time.
It was so much fun. We sung, we danced. Shout out to, I want to give a special shout out. I don't think he listens to the pod. I want to give a special shout out to my guy Metz, who, even though I didn't ask him to, bought a bunch of bottles so we could all get back to a section.
I know.
And all hang out. And he's a good guy. I didn't need him to do that, but he did it because that's the way he likes to have fun.
And we will not be paying him back for that.
I've already paid him.
Have you?
Yeah, because he was really nice about it and he didn't ask. So I was like, brother, take this money and fucking stop pressing me to come to a game. I'll get there when I can. It's just what it is. He's a good guy. I'm just kidding. I love that guy. I love all my friends that came out. It was a blast. And I'm really happy that the R&B party happened to be on that night because going out is not really my favorite thing. Yeah. Going to clubs for sure is not my favorite thing. But the music was amazing. Shout out to Adrian was amazing. And
shout out to Adrian.
And you hadn't seen her before, I don't think.
I loved her.
But Steph Cakes, she's fucking nice with it. So nice with it.
Yeah, and also another porn I'd watch.
Yeah, lesbian. You would love her. Yeah. She's very pretty by all metrics.
Yeah.
And likes the ladies. She'd have her way with you.
Yeah.
And I would just ask.
And I'd let her.
I just let me be in the room.
And also DJ while we do this.
Yeah, she probably would. She'd be going wicka wicka wick and then wicka wick on your puss.
Yeah. You understand?
That's what it is, yeah. And then you start coming you'd be in there, and then I'd be in the back corner you can suck my fucking dick. Just to you, because I know she's not into that. It's what it is. We're having a good time. Shout out to the R&B party.
Then I'd tell you to leave.
And then I would, but not without cutting a hole in the door. It's just who I am. It's how I was born. I have problems. Sick kid.
Yeah.
But all of that added up to a great, great birthday weekend. And I had a blast. What about you? How was you? What's one thing about you this week?
One thing about me is I had a great time celebrating my baby. I don't think I love more than celebrating the person that I love.
Thank you, baby.
I just feel like because I love you so much, I feel like I was on Thursday night. I'm like, oh my God, tomorrow's our birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was super excited to celebrate you because you hate it. So I'm like, I want to make you feel special. I want to I feel like you have very low expectations. I want to make your day feel special for you. So I really enjoyed it. And then also another thing about me is I'm a contact mommy now.
Yeah, you are. You're a brand new bitch, no?
I'm a brand new bitch.
You got your hair down, the contacts in, glasses off.
Glasses off.
You look so good.
Thank you.
I noticed it. Obviously, I noticed it right away. But I think it was at dinner on my birthday, right?
Yeah.
Dinner on my birthday, because I've never seen you with contacts in and your hair down.
My hair down, yeah.
Because usually you do it when we go to a wedding or something.
And I usually put my hair up.
But I was like, yo, you look completely different.
Yeah.
Completely brand new glow. You were doing every time you were silly, like in the way, like in accents, I was like, it feels weird when you do it in that, because it's like a new bitch is doing it, and like I feel like dirty.
Yeah, I like did a British accent to him, and he's like, "That's the first time you've done British accents with your hair down in context." And I'm like, well, "Okay."
I feel it makes me feel like, yo, is this wrong that I like this much? Like, you look so good.
Thank you.
And I'm happy that I don't think I inspired it, but I'm happy that I was my birthday was a part of it.
Yes.
If anything, that's the greatest gift, is you having the confidence to try something new.
Yeah,
you had your glasses off, but make no mistake, you were still doing this all day.
Yeah, I kept lifting my glasses that weren't on my face. Yeah. And it's just very funny to see people when I don't have glasses. Reggie Cush, he walks in, he's like, "Where your glasses at?"
And Reggie Cush, grown man, over 30 years old, just the same reaction as your 4-year-old niece.
My 4-year-old niece, I saw her yesterday. Where are your glasses?
Where's your glasses?
Literally, but yeah, that's really it. It's just it was all about you this weekend, and I loved it.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, it was all about you until I posted a picture that was all about me.
Yeah, and that's what I like. I like.
Yeah,
that.
that's why I did it. I know you like it.
I love that, and it's great, and it's beautiful. We had a great time, and let's keep this podcast moving right along. We're having fun. We're gonna get into our next segment where we talk about things that's happening in the world, aptly called I So Boom. And the biggest thing happening on the planet right now, I feel like, are the fucking 2024 Olympics. They just started. I think today is day 3. Yeah, in Paris. I didn't know this about you. You are an Olympic bitch.
I'm an Olympic bitch.
I had no idea.
I love it. I go full USA.
I thought you were,
for 16 days.
You had been saying that you love the Olympics, but I didn't know you actually really you fuck with it. Hard body.
Yeah. So we came home yesterday from my niece's birthday party, and I was like, let's put the Olympics on.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say this, you're gonna roll your eyes, but whatever. Like, we came home from your niece's birthday party, and like having sex was at the top of the agenda, and like Samantha was like, I gotta see how the girlies did. I gotta check it on Simone.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Simone wasn't. I had to check it on the swims.
Yeah, we had. He's like, she's like, my girl Katie Ledecky.
Yeah,
before I suck that Ledecky, I gotta check on Ledecky.
You understand?
It's just what it is.
Shout out to Ledecky. She did get the bronze.
Yeah, she got fucking smoked by Titmus.
By Titmus.
Yeah, by Lil Titmus. It's just what it is. That would be if you were a rapper, your name would be Lil Titmus. Yeah, it's just who you are. It's how we go.
Yeah, Titnomas. You understand?
That's a really fucking good one. But yeah, Samantha was watching Olympic highlights, how I like watched the Yankees highlights after a game, and I was like, oh my God, I've never seen this side of you as it pertains to anything like athletic, because like I know you love to get into stuff, but I didn't know you already had that for the Olympics.
Oh, I love the Olympics. If you haven't, I've already cried about 6 times.
Yeah, you have.
I'll cry for another country.
Yeah.
I really don't care.
Yeah.
I'm all about USA, and like I was watching highlights this morning of Michael Phelps.
Yeah.
Just because like I miss him.
Yeah.
And I was just crying, even though I know he already won all the things. I was just crying at that.
I walk in on Samantha crying, and I'll be like, baby, what's wrong? She'll be like, just the Lithuanian national anthem is so beautiful.
I love it so much. And then I woke up this morning and I checked on the highlights for my girlies.
I love it. It's so fun.
Yeah, for my gymnastic team. I also, I know that I think you've laughed at me for this, but we couldn't afford gymnastics when I was growing up, but I had a natural ability for gymnastics, and my whole family, when they watched the gymnastics team, they like to this day they'll be like, we think of you all the time, because I could flip, I could do splits without training.
That's really cool.
And like there were monkey bars in my neighborhood, and I would just be fucking flipping on them like the boys do it, but like the rings like that used to be at the park, and I'd be able to like lift myself and like flip, but we couldn't afford gymnastics.
Yeah.
So it was just. I could, my parents, like, I don't know, at the time there was no internet.
For sure.
So my mom knew like 2 places that did gymnastics, and it was so expensive. And my mom was like, the only thing I can afford is ballet. And I like the thought of wearing a tutu. I hated it. So I was like, no, I don't want to do it. But it was like a natural thing for me. So we would watch it all the time when I was a kid. Yeah. And I would just be in my living room fucking doing like flips and shit,
hands like somersaults and stuff.
Yeah, like and like my mom they would love it, but we couldn't afford it.
This is cool. This is like, I feel like this conversation is like guys' version in the barbershop. Yo, you know, I could have went to the league.
I could have went pro, but I fucking dislocated I got a paper cut, and I was never the same.
I got a paper cut from getting this paper.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, that's 100%. But that's cute though. I love that. I didn't realize that, and that makes it make sense, because when I do the Olympics, my favorite thing about the Olympics is seeing events that I would never think of, care about, or even know were a sport until I put them on. So like there are 2 tabs on Peacock. You can watch the featured event, or you can watch like the gold medal watch, where it's just any event that's playing. Yeah. And I'm like, put on literally anything and let's watch it.
We watched rowing last night.
We watch.
And we're like, this is so boring. And then we were like,
came to that last
we're
1,000
like,
meters.
go! Screaming.
It's so exciting. Oh
Yeah,
my
I
God. We
loved
were
it.
like, this fucking shit sucks.
Yeah, we watched rugby, man. We didn't know what the fuck was.
Bruh.
What the fuck is rugby?
Doggone.
It is a 5-minute sport.
I've never watched rugby before. I had no idea what the fucking rules were. I was watching rugby, being excited, having no idea what was going on. Watching rugby when you don't know what's going on makes me, I'm like, this is how it has to be like a single woman with no man.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, what are they doing?
Is he a quarterback or something?
Why are they all getting together like that?
It's really like watching rugby with you is like watching rugby with like one of my girls. Because we're watching it and you're like, he's a cutie.
I'm like, he's a cutie, but why is he offsides? What is offsides? Can somebody
What
tell
does that mean?
Somebody tell me what's offsides.
Oh, I think he's about to score.
I think he's gonna. They could just tackle each other like that. That's not foul.
Yeah, it was because you're like, that guy's hot. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, that guy is hot.
Yeah, they're all built well, but it's like, dog, I had no idea what was going on. The scrums are lost on me. I don't know why they happened.
I don't know what the fuck a scrum is. Now you're saying things.
The scrum is when they link up. They link up and like they swag surf before they get the ball.
And then they fucking lift each other up.
Yeah.
What is going on?
I don't know what the fuck it is. And I'm watching it. I'm like, yo, women have some fucking nerve, because what would be better now more than anything would be a little bit of mansplaining.
Yeah, honestly.
Like, I'm watching, like, put it with full volume just to hope the announcers explain what's going on, and then I leave with a crush on the announcer. I'm like, yo, Mike Tirico is cute, no?
Yeah. I go to Google and I write it in, and then I press the thing, and I'm like, have a man tell me about it.
Yeah.
And they're like, rugby is, and then the guy explained it to me.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, this guy's cute. I
yeah.
But I had no idea what was going on. But it was fun. It was a lot
really
of fun to watch. We watched crew rowing. We watched motherfucking, what else did we watch?
We watched European team handball.
That shit's a slapper.
What the fuck is that?
I had no idea.
It seems pretty fucking easy if you ask me. I was like watching this, I'm like, I could fucking do this. These guys.
Oh my God, yo, we fully swap gender roles when the Olympics comes, because Samantha's like, I could fucking do that.
I'm like, look at this, guys. You just throw it in there. There's not even a fucking goalkeeper.
There is a goalkeeper. You just didn't see him. Samantha watches a guy throw it and miss the goal. She's like, fucking pathetic.
Yeah, I'm like a fucking loser.
Trash. I could.
Yeah. And your country's relying on you. Go kill yourself.
Samantha, he's throwing it side hand. He's got to come over the top. That's why he's missing.
Yeah. Really fun. I love the Olympics. It's just really, it makes me super patriotic. Also, there is a Dominican girl.
Yo, fact,
from Jersey.
Shout out Latinos in the ship.
Yes, I'm super excited about that. She didn't do so great.
She's fucking 16,
but she's 16. Bro. You could tell her nerves got the best of her, but she will be. Anyway, the U.S. team. This was to make sure they can get to the finals, and they are. So we'll get to see her again, and hopefully she gets to shake that off, and she'll be good. But I love it. I love it. Can't wait for more swimming. I can't wait for track. I'm not usually watching track, but Sha'Carri is exciting to watch.
Super exciting. My favorite thing that we watched so far, we watched men's like uneven bars.
Oh my God, I love that.
And like it's just like it's the all around gymnastics. And there's one guy on Team USA. We don't know what he looks like. We only know what he sounds like, because every time a USA Olympian is doing a routine, he's like, yes, sir. Swing that thing.
No, it was on the fucking the beam, and I mean, I love that, because girls don't do that. That's only for men, and they fucking swing their legs around.
They're like breakdancing with no floor.
It's insane. And then literally the guy's swinging, and then you just hear a guy in the back. We don't know. Swing it. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And it's just ad libbing like he's in a Migos music video.
Yeah, it was the best. It was so good.
So if you guys have a time, go back and watch the qualifying round of men's gymnastics and just listen when Team USA is going.
It's so funny. It's so funny. I loved it. And then we watched one guy from Team USA go. I was like, wow, this guy killed it. And then another guy from Team USA go, and he said, oh, you thought that was cute? Watch me do it with one hand.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Just fucking insane. So great.
Those little twinks can swing around.
Yo, they are in incredible shape.
Very cute kids.
Oh my God. Yeah. They're so cute. They're also like tiny little men.
Yeah. And I love, like, because they're absolutely jacked. Jacked out of their mind. And even though they're doing gymnastics, like, as a guy watching, I'm like, yo, this dude is fucking jacked. This kid is fucking jacked to the tits. Yeah. And then as soon as he gets off the beam, and then if he didn't do good, he like has a little stomp off.
He's like, thank you.
Yeah. It's so much attitude that goes out. And I'm like, oh, it didn't even register that maybe they're gay. And it doesn't matter, but it's like, because they're like, my straight man is like, yo, this dude's fucking jacked.
Yeah.
And then I'm
and then he walks up, and he's wearing a little glitter.
And he's in panty.
You understand?
Yo, mad fun. But yeah, shout out to the Olympics. We're having a fucking blast. We'll come out next week because I feel like we got 2 more weeks of the Olympics. We're just going to come out and tell you our favorite events that we watched in our ISO booms. That's
it's just what it is. It's so much fun.
Hell yeah, it's mad fun. And then was there anything else that happened in the thing?
Just God bless the USA.
Yeah. Oh, I do want to get your take, and you don't have to know like deeply because we talked about it loosely. It was big in my group chat. Robert Downey Jr. coming back to the Marvel Cinematic Universe as a whole other character.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I think he's hot and let him do what he wants to do. Fuck do I care?
He's got to be over 55, no? Yeah. Very handsome. So handsome. Charming, dude.
Zaddy.
Really relaxed. Really a zaddy? When he's got his beard, he's really handsome.
No, he's hot and he's funny.
Yeah, he is.
I've seen him
he's real life funny.
Yeah. No, I've seen him in interviews, makes me laugh.
Yeah, he would murder in a hang with comics.
Yeah, he talked about, I think he was turning 50. Yeah, I think he was turning 50.
Yeah.
He was on a show talking about the party, and I think it was Jimmy Kimmel, was invited.
Yeah.
And so he had a thing where you had to put your phone away for his birthday party. Like they locked your phones up, and then he had some pictures of it, and he had like a massive slide, like a blow up slide.
Nice.
And there was like a water slide, and they were like, I think it was Jimmy Kimmel. Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel was like, it was one of the most fun times because like, as a celebrity, I guess it's hard to like let loose at these things because you don't know who's gonna fucking be posting. But because he locked everyone's phone away, everyone was saying that it was so much fun, and I was like, I just like that he had a blow up slide at his 50th birthday. I was like, I feel like we'd get along.
Yeah, he seems like the man. I don't know, what was he ever locked up for? I feel like it was drugs. No,
it was drugs.
Like it was no like robbery or anything violent or anything like domestic.
No, it was drugs.
Yeah.
I think I don't know what it was, but I remember it was drugs. I'm also a huge Robert Downey Jr. fan. There's a movie called Heart and Souls, which is a deep cut. People don't know it. It is such a fantastic 90s movie. Oh my God, I cannot explain it. It's basically like quickly, it's just like this kid is born at the same time that this bus accident happens.
Yeah.
And all the people that died in it, they follow him around his whole life. So when he's a kid, he's like talking to these things, and his parents think he's crazy, and then he ends up like, avoiding it. And then when he gets to be an adult, he ends up starting to see them again. And it's just really a beautiful movie. And there's just walk like a man, talk like a man. You know that song?
No idea.
Anyway, it's the big song for the movie. It's a really, really great movie.
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. is the man. And he's probably the most successful actor to come out of the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe.
And he's been able to have drug abuse and all that stuff, and then come back and just fucking kill it. So good for him.
And did blackface and got awarded for it.
Yeah,
and
should have been.
And needs to do it again.
Yeah, very funny.
I thought they were just going to recast him in Jonathan Major's role and not say anything. It's just same thing, just better actor.
Oh my God. Tropic Thunder is such a funny movie. Could never come out now.
It was made... It could only be made when it was made.
Yeah. I saw that movie, went to the movies with my mom,
Hysterical.
my aunts. I was like dying.
So funny. So funny.
Tom Cruise, low key, very funny in the movie.
He was more unrecognizable than fucking Robert Downey Jr. I had no idea it was Tom Cruise.
What a fantastic movie.
Yeah, why don't you do me a favor? Take the phone, take a big step back, and literally fuck your own face. I was like, oh my God. Couldn't believe that was Cruise.
It was
really
such a good movie.
Iconic. Shout out to Ben Stiller wrote that.
Yeah, Ben Stiller's great.
He's the fucking man.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a huge deal for him to come back in a whole different role. I'm trying to think of like a Housewives equivalent.
Yeah, you can't.
Well,
it's like Phaedra Parks going to Married to Medicine.
Yeah, it is. But
Phaedra Parks going to Real Housewives of Dubai.
Yeah, facts.
And she did.
But it's such a crazy thing. It would be like if it would be like if Jon Snow came back to play on Team Green in this version.
You'd be like, what the fuck?
The best guy is now
the worst.
The bad guy?
Yeah.
That's what that would be, but it's super fucking cool. Shout out to Robert Downey Jr. And I'm excited to go see Marvel movies again.
Yeah.
I have
other actors are like, what the fuck, man? Like, you guys keep it's literally, can you imagine like how comics keep getting the same thing?
Yeah.
And actors gotta be like, I mean, same guy?
Yeah, but at this point, it's like, if Dave Chappelle gets another Netflix deal, it's like, yeah, dude, he's better than you.
Yeah.
It's just what happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it is, and that's going to be our ITO Boom segment. And I feel like we're moving along. We got a nice little flow, a little move and groove. And what better way to capitalize on that flow and that move and groove than to move and groove into our last segment, our favorite segment. That's what they saying. We put up a prompt. We wanted you guys to interact with it. We tried to stay on the theme of birthdays because I just celebrated mine. And this week, we asked you guys, what was your worst ever birthday experience? And we want to talk about those. But before we start, do you have any that came to your mind?
I guess there was one that I had that I was with a guy who was super insecure.
Yeah.
He took me out to dinner for my birthday, and then at dinner was like, I bet you a lot of guys hit you up today for your birthday. And I was like, no. And then just ruined the whole night. It became a huge argument.
Oh my God.
Like, let me see your phone then.
No way.
Yeah. And I was
on your birthday?
On my birthday. And I was like, who do you think hit what are you talking about?
Who are you worried about?
Yeah. And I wasn't even I was like, what are you talking about? And then it became a thing like, well, if no one hits you up, then why can't I look at your phone?
Yeah.
And it was just so annoying. It became a huge thing. We were going to fight the whole night. And and then I stayed with him for 4 years. How about you?
Yeah, you're just a different breed, dude.
Yeah.
You're an absolute
Felt
different
bad
breed.
for
My worst birthday experience, I want to say I had to be 13 at this point, 13, 14.
My parents broke up.
No, they had been broken up.
Yeah.
That was fine. But it was just, my birthday was on like a Tuesday. And I was at the part of my life where in the summer, I would go spend it with my dad for the most part. And I was in Queens and I was at his apartment. He had work, so I was at his apartment by myself on my birthday. And I had a baseball game that day. And like I was at an apartment by myself and I had like no human contact that day.
Yeah.
Like nobody came over and it was fine. I didn't give a shit. I was young. But like I didn't see my friends. I didn't really see anybody in my family. I took the bus to this game because my dad was late at work. And then I got to the game and I don't think my coaches knew that it was my birthday. So like it was like they gave me a game off. Like it's not like I wasn't a starter on the team. Like I was a starter, but like they were like, we're gonna let somebody else play this game. And like nobody knew it was my birthday until after the game. Was like, buddy, if it's your birthday, probably should have let me know. I would have played you. And so I just spent the whole day with nobody and then didn't play. And I can't remember.
And that's the start of your birthday blues.
It might be, but I was like, oh yeah, this was bad. That was a bad one.
Babe, that's crazy.
Isn't that sad?
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't it make you sad?
It does.
Yeah.
I would think your worst birthday would be your 30th. This motherfucker, they wouldn't let me plan anything.
Yeah. I had a great birthday that day though.
Well, we went to play golf. And
that was so fun.
So much fun. Then we went to go eat and he left me. He had to go run from our dinner.
Baby, when you're asked to host a bar show for $20 that's
on a
2
Wednesday,
hours long, you do it. You don't ask questions.
Yeah. And so he left me to go do a show. I had to like meet him there.
Yeah.
And then after that, I was like, let's go out to a bar. Yeah. And then he's like, nope, I want to go to the stand and I want to sit there in misery to see if they're going to throw me up.
Yeah.
But wouldn't tell anyone that it was his birthday.
Yeah, because they didn't want to ask. I just thought that they would know, and nobody knew, and I was so sad about it.
Yeah, and then we just sat there, and then we're sitting there, and I literally had to go inside. And I was like, because I was outside smoking. Yeah. And then I went inside, and I was like, hey.
Let's get out of here.
Let's go out of here, and let's go get you a drink.
Yeah. And then we had that.
Then we did. We went to Jack Dawes, and then I cried.
Yeah. But, Do you
remember that?
That was not a... You crying?
I cried because you told me that you wanted to be the lady to my Jared Waters. Do you remember that?
No.
Yeah. You were like, I want to be... Because we were talking about how Jared has such a good support system. He's like, well, I want to be that for you. Yeah. And then I was like, I think this guy is telling me that he likes me, and I'm just confused.
I do. I love that. I feel so strongly about like wanting to be a big part of your journey, and that's one thing about us being together that I did not realize was so fulfilling is like watching you get shit and you do shit and you get better. I'm like, oh, this is awesome. Yeah. Like it's like you get the full circle, and I love hearing, not because I like to be the center of attention, but like I like when you have a joke about me. I'm like, oh, I only think about what I think other people do as being funny, but I never had somebody point out the things that I do as really funny and be able to eloquate it to other people. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah. I see the whole thing.
And for anyone who doesn't know, Jared Waters, his wife, his name is Lady, and she is the most wonderful support system.
She's awesome. She's the most supportive, the most positively genuine supportive partner that I feel like I've seen.
No, Maha.
Maha's Maha's less of a partner, more of a mogul.
Yeah.
Maha's
honestly,
Maha's make no mistake, Maha is Kris Kardashian. She's Kris. She's the mama. Yeah,
she is.
Yeah, and if talent's gonna blow, and if he doesn't, if you think Maha's not gonna leak their sex tape, you're fucking mistaken. It's just what it is.
Yeah,
they're getting there one way or another because she's a fucking screwed-in kid.
Yeah, she's a screwed-in kid.
Yeah. Once I saw Talon Harris Bookings Instagram pop up, I'm like, yo, he's got somebody in his corner that will not rest.
It will not rest until
he sees success.
Absolutely.
And I love that.
Absolutely.
But Maha and Lady would be the two best examples. Lady, more of a passive, supportive partner, but Maha also as supportive in a different, beautiful way. Shout out to Maha, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But those are, I'm glad we ended on a positive note, but we got to talk about y'all's worst birthday experiences. Yeah. And we're going to go over a couple of them right now.
All right. So you got a few. One? Yeah, I got a few on my page. You want to start on my page?
Yeah, start on your page. We'll go band for band. We'll go one-on-one.
All right. And then we also got some on our Google form.
Yes.
All right. So somebody said, my boyfriend at the time just said HBD. And that's it. And then we went shopping for him.
Yeah, I like that shit. Sometimes you gotta keep these bitches on their toes, you know what I'm saying? HBD.
HBD.
I am obsessed with the different ways guys have worked out in their heads. They found so many different ways to say happy birthday without saying happy birthday, and I'm obsessed with it.
I hate it because it's just so corny.
Guys, I feel like I get certain happy birthdays from guys and different ones from girls. Is there anyone that guys give you when they're trying to like be cool?
Well, I think my favorite has to be when like, you know, you're talking to somebody, or like, you know, it's not official, or like, you know, something where a guy's still trying to be cool, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And he won't wish you a happy birthday till like 11 p.m. on your birthday, and it's like, I know when you do that, I know you were thinking of me all day,
consciously waiting,
and you were waiting for this thing, and you think like, oh, I'm trying to act like I wasn't thinking about you, and it's like, you are so corny.
Yeah,
and I know that you had an alarm set on your phone to do this at 11 o'clock. I know you were in my stories.
Yeah,
as soon as I posted them.
I was a big guy like that. Big time. Would wait late to say happy birthday, and also would wait late to like, pardon me, so sorry everybody. I would also wait really late to like posts. Like I would like them like 3 days later. That was when the algorithm was all, you know, chronological. Yeah. So like I'm like, nah, I'm gonna hold it till it means something.
That is so corny.
I wasn't the best.
Oh my God, I hate you.
Best. I hate myself.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. But HBD is fun. Guys, I got a happy G Day.
That's insane.
I got Happy C Day from my one Crip friend that I have. I get my favorite one, and I love it so much, and I try to do it ironically, but I love it. Dudes will be like, yo, Happy Earth Strong.
There's nothing any more than that.
Love it. Obsessed with it.
I hate it.
Earth Strong.
Oh my God. That.
Happy Earth Strong.
There's another one that people say. I can't think of it.
I like Earth Strong. I like G Day. I fuck with, yo, bless Solar Return, my brother.
Solar Return.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Bless Solar Return, my brother.
What is that?
I don't know, dude.
It's basically just be like, hey, happy birthday, I'm a loser. That's what that means.
No.
I'm trying to be cool. I'm trying so fucking hard.
You know what it actually is saying? It's like, yo, happy birthday, no homo. That's what they're saying.
I think Solar Return.
Which is really funny because they're bringing in astrology.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, that is very funny.
Oh my God, I hate that. I'd rather you not. Also, if you're going to just say HBD, don't say anything at all.
Really?
When people send me HBD, I'm like, you could have saved yourself some time. That is so ridiculous.
I don't mind an HBD because then I know I don't have to put thought into the response. You know what I'm saying? Because if I get an HBD, I can just be like TYSM. You know what I'm saying? Because I try to give the happy birthdays the same energy as my responses. Unfortunately, unless you're a dude, because I got a lot of responses, and if you were a dude, I had a copy and pasted response, just what it is. And you know me, I keep it funky. I was like, yo, my dog, appreciate you. Fingers crossed.
I can't.
You are ready. Yeah, that's my favorite. Yo, you are ready.
I can't.
Yeah, I love it.
I can't.
Being a man is mad fun.
It's so stupid.
It is. But
straight man.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
it's so stupid.
Gay guys have more fun, but the fun that I have, if you like, it's hysterical. You got to commit. You got to commit to misogyny.
I hate it. Go ahead. Read me another one.
All right. I got you for another terrible birthday experience. Let's see. I got motherfucking goddamn. I had shingles on my 21st birthday.
Oh my God.
And COVID this year on my birthday.
Oof.
Hey, babes, God's trying to tell you something.
Yeah, you're not one of his strongest.
Yeah. God.
He's telling you got a couple years left.
Yeah, that's God telling you HBD.
You understand?
Get the hint, buddy. Shingles?
Shingles, yeah.
That's basically God. Oh, it's your birthday? I got a gift for you. Die, motherfucker! Don't send COVID in to finish what shingles couldn't.
That's insane. I mean, just give it up.
That's an L. Sorry to hear that. You're doing better now, I hope.
Yeah, God's like, just commit suicide already.
How about you give me a gift? What do you do for me?
That's poor.
That's sad.
That's really
I don't even know what is shingles.
Shingles is really painful. Shingles is another form of, it's like if you have had the chicken pox, you will get shingles, or you can get shingles, and it's super, super painful. It's like blisters on your body, but they say it hurts so bad. My grandma had it and passed out from the pain.
Yeah. Shingles sound like a horrible disease, but a pretty delicious chip. Pass the shingles.
And I'll never get the shingles because I've never had.
You never had the pox. You built different. Now I had the pox back in the day. Everybody was getting the pox. You know what I'm saying? But
my mom said she had chicken pox so bad as a kid. They were in her mouth.
Oh my God.
In her vagina.
No.
Yeah, and she was like 7. She couldn't walk. They were in the bottom of her feet.
In her chuny?
in her tuning.
No.
She had to be carried around.
That's fucking horrifying.
And she said it was horrible. It was all in her mouth, and she was in so much pain. She had to go to the hospital. It was really bad.
Pobrecita, bro. That's so sad. I hate that.
Yeah, it was really bad. But me and my brother never had it because I think we were patient 1 to have the fucking vaccine.
Yeah, I got it, and I think my mom says that I was scratching right here.
That's where you got that thing?
Yeah, that's a chicken. That's an old chicken pox.
J-Lo has same thing on her face, and that's just from the chicken pox.
So that's so itchy, dude.
Yeah. Someone else said, this is a funny one. When I was 16, my bestie showed up at my job. I thought it was a birthday surprise. Turns out she was there to beat me up for shit talking her boyfriend's greasy hair. And then she wrote another one. It was greasy. He sucked, and I beat her up as soon as I got off work.
That's so funny. Well, the victory, I mean, the gift was a victory, but she came over. She was like, happy birthday. I got you a gift. Motherfucker.
Yeah, these hands, motherfucker.
Pussy. That's crazy.
Talk about my man.
And his greasy hair. I wonder what kind of hair it was. It had to be like John Travolta grease shit.
It had to be.
Razor Ramon shit.
Razor Ramon, who was a white guy.
Yeah, I think his name was Scott Hall.
Yeah, it is. 100%.
Yeah. Crazy times.
Okay, another one. My coworker brought more people than I did to my own birthday dinner, and I didn't know any of them.
Jesus Christ.
Well, your first mistake was inviting a coworker to dinner.
Those stories are like, that's why I'm not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we doing this?
Yeah. I'm like big about being like, hey, you're not invited with anybody. If I'm doing a dinner, the reservations are for 15 people, and that's it. Mm-hmm. And there are 15 people that I invited.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't feel bad. It's also like when you throw a party and people apparently don't know fucking RSVP etiquette.
Yeah, facts.
So it'll be like, if you're not invited with a guest, if it doesn't say JC Mendoza and guess what? You're invited by yourself. Mm-hmm. So don't RSVP and add someone's name because I don't know that person, and I'm going to call you and I'm going to tell you, hey, sorry, you were invited by yourself.
Yeah, they can't come.
Are you out of your mind?
It's my birthday. I'm not trying to network, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to make new friends.
Get the fuck out of here. Then don't, and it's fine to not come.
I didn't invite old friends.
Yeah, I hate that.
This is a sneaky birthday dinner. There's people that should be invited that are not.
Yeah. We're not posting photos. Yeah.
That's a fact. No, fuck that. I hate that. I got one that says, on 21 at midnight, I was watching a cop pull my pops over on his way to come get me. Oh, that's sad.
That is really sad. Actually, that's really sad. I want to move past it.
Yeah, sorry, guy.
That's really, I don't like that one at all.
Yeah.
Somebody said, for my milestone 30 and bringing my then boyfriend to meet the rest of my family, my father turned it to tell stories about my brother the entire night. Lovely 30th birthday I had.
Oh, damn, 30, that's annoying.
Yeah.
Bad birthdays as an adult are like, when you have a bad birthday as a kid, it becomes traumatic. When you have a bad birthday as an adult, it becomes like
that you're a pussy.
The final straw. No. You know what I'm saying? Like the trauma from a young age, like, I mean, the bad birthdays from a young age, they set the stage. When you have a bad 30th, that's what triggers a breakdown.
Yeah.
That's
absolutely.
the difference. The stakes are higher when you're older.
Yeah. That's
you can't have a you don't want to have a bad birthday when you're a kid. You can't have a bad birthday when you're an adult.
Absolutely not. Yeah. Because it costs money. Because
it costs money.
Therapy.
100%.
Yeah.
And you're gonna waste sessions like they're not, because now we're not talking about your mom anymore.
No.
Now it's just this bitch at work.
Yeah.
That you can't do that.
It's really bad. Yeah. I don't know how at 30 years old, it's like, well, damn, you really...
How you fucking it up, bitch?
How you fucking up your kid?
You had 30 years to practice.
How you fucking up your kid at 30?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the brand is strong.
Someone wrote something that I can relate to. Winter birthdays, because it snows and no one comes out.
Oh, yeah. That's oh, man. No, let's talk about the worst birth dates.
Oh, yeah. It's got to be... I mean, I love my birthday.
Yeah.
But if I could choose, it would not be... I love being a Scorpio, but I wish Scorpio was in a warmer month.
Yeah. Nobody that I know has a worse birthday than my good friend Victor Milena.
What is
Vic's birthday's January 2nd.
Yeah.
And everybody's fucked up.
Yeah.
Like now it's getting better now because people are just doing less on New Year's because we're getting older. So I'm like, I'd rather stay in for New Year's and go out for Victor.
Yeah.
But like, I know it used to fuck with him like when we were younger and like partying, because like it would be so difficult to get people to want to do something on that day. He would either have to celebrate it. Like, he would either have to co-op a New Year's party or fucking celebrate it a week later.
Yeah, or, like, when you're a kid, that, like, you're usually not back in school that day. So, like, no one recognized. Did you feel that because your birthday was in the summer?
I did a little bit when I was, like, in elementary school. But then as I got older and I stopped caring about birthdays as much, I didn't mind having it in the summer.
Okay.
I had a couple, like, really good, like, younger elementary school birthday parties that I remember. Like, I have one that I remember where a lot of my friends came over and we watched like Wedding Crashers downstairs in the basement because I love that movie. And that was like,
how old were you?
I had to be in the 6th grade, and it was the uncovered. There's titties. Jesus. Shout out to moms. Definitely didn't realize she got that version.
There's no way you were in the 6th grade. I was like a junior in high school.
I'm probably misremembering a year. but probably not because we have 5 years between us.
All right. Anyway.
Well, it sounds weird then, but if I would have came across you then, I would have tried.
Ew.
To talk to you.
Yeah. I would have babysat you.
Yeah. And then, baby, you would have had to sit on my face.
Ew. That's so gross.
Not at that age now. Don't be weird, dude. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I didn't really care the older I got about summer birthdays. Not as much.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Now I love it. Now I'd much rather have a summer birthday.
I think about my niece because her birthday's January 5th. I'm like, that's never going to be a good one.
That's a tough one.
Also, people who have Christmas as their birthday or the day after Christmas,
that's
Christmas Eve, anything from Christmas Eve
to New Year's Day
through New Year's. It's
a tough one.
Yeah.
January 5th is tough because she almost had the best birthday of all time. January 6th, Trump 2024. It's what it is. Just kidding. It's not funny now. Not funny at all because it's going to happen. But it's just what we're doing. It's how life is. I got one that says, my boyfriend broke up with me to get with his ex 3 days before my 21st, and I spent that day working from 6 a.m. to 1 a.m. Oof. Damn, bitch, you doubled down.
Yeah, I mean, she wins.
Yeah,
I don't think there's anything worse than that.
That's terrible, dude. Fuck, you gonna get dumped and overworked?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Also, but who works on their birthday? I'm always like, just take the fucking day.
Nah, that's somebody that wants a tragedy. That's a tough one. I'm sorry.
It's like you chose that for yourself. Do you want to? I'm gonna do our Google sheet now.
All right,
and you just go to soft launch.
Did people tell them from? Oh, we got some
on soft launch
about birthdays on the Google sheet.
Google sheet, yeah.
Oh, because I'm reading from soft launch now.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, that's what's up.
Somebody said last year for my birthday, I got blackout drunk. My ex went through my phone and didn't find anything juicy that he thought he would.
Okay.
But he found my girl talk conversations with my homegirl, his best friend's sister. He went off on me because he saw girl talk, me venting and shit, and he tried to say that talking about the relationship outside of us was problematic.
Yeah. And one thing about you.
I agree.
You agree.
I don't agree. I don't agree. I think that you have to have people that you talk to, but you have a group chat of 20 guys.
Yeah.
And
you don't want to talk to all of them.
Yeah. And it's like, not all of those people are your best friends.
Yeah.
And and I'm a really big believer of you have to know who you're venting to.
That's fair.
So I'm like, sure, talk to your besties about anything that you want to talk to them about, but don't do this in a group chat of guys who you would, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you have to always know who you're venting to. Yeah. You don't want to just be telling anybody your shit.
No, I get that. And now that I've lessened that outreach down whenever we go through something, I always tell my good buddy Rollin, who's usually the first person that I hit up, I always tell Rollin, the hardest part about this is not going to be getting through it for me and Sam. It's going to be lying to Samantha about telling you.
You understand?
That's actually really funny. And he's like, I always tell him, like, I'm not going to tell her that I told you this, but that's going to be the hardest.
I always know you are.
I know, but that's why because I'm like, she's going to ask me if I told you, and I'm going to say no.
I first of all, I don't care that you tell Rollin.
Yeah.
I care that because if we're like in something and the minute he picks up his phone, I'm like, if this motherfucker goes to that, if I see betrayal chat on his phone, I'm gonna fucking lose
You
it.
understand?
Because I'm like, I know there's some guys on there that you're not that close to.
No,
so I'm like, why the fuck are you telling these people that?
I'm close to all of them, but I will definitely. I'm close to all of those people.
I'm gonna say a name.
Don't fucking do it. That's stricken from the record. That is stricken from the record. We're gonna triple Lily on that one. Wow, that's just a joke. We're kidding, and we're back. Samantha's really funny today. But yeah, nah. Those are good people. But yeah, I can see venting 16 at a time is over the top. For
it's
sure.
over the top. And
I'm not. That's why I'm not. You're not. You're not hearing an argument back.
Yeah.
I understand.
You can't be venting to.
And we're back.
And
Samantha's hilarious, and we're just having a good time. We're just going to keep going. Yeah. Another one that we got on the Soft Launch Pod was for my 21st birthday, I went on a float with my partner's friends and lost money at the casino. That sounds like a bad birthday or just a Wednesday for one of my friends.
What's a float?
I don't know, dude. Maybe they meant a boat. That floating. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's say Maria Maverick says, I worked on my 21st birthday, but I didn't tell coworkers until weeks later when one of them treated me to drinks. Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, I don't know what it is about a birthday that just like really encourages people to suffer in silence.
I don't understand it because also my bestie David does the same thing. He was like at work on his birthday, working really hard, and then I think I posted something and he reposted like that it was his birthday and his bosses follow him.
Yeah.
And they were like called him immediately and they were like, David, you didn't tell us it was your birthday.
Yeah.
Like, we'll take you out.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, it's no big deal. And I'm like, I tell everyone immediately that it's my birthday. If you don't think that my old job at Broad Street, everyone knew it was my birthday and it was like a thing. I made everyone take me out. We had to order food. Get the fuck out of here. And I don't even like attention like that, but that is...
Yes, that's what somebody secure says. As somebody who is weird around his birthday, like I try to make it a small deal because I want other people to like nudge me because I don't know why that feels good. Yeah. Not even why that feels good. Why I seek that instead of just celebrating.
It's
but
so
I'm
weird.
like, part of it is just like you have to be like, come on, babe, we have to celebrate, and that's a part of it, and it's dumb.
It's crazy,
and I don't know why that happens.
Any other day. 364 days a year, I don't want to talk to anybody.
Yeah.
But like on my birthday, I want to. If I'm in the elevator with somebody, I'm like, I want to scream. I want them to know, like, hey, it's my birthday.
Yeah.
Like I need everyone to know, like, anything, like in Starbucks, like I love because they know it's your birthday because when you sign up for the app,
right?
So like you'll get like you can get like I forget what it is, but they'll know.
Yeah.
And they'll say happy birthday. I'm like, oh. I love it.
Yeah. And
I love it. My gynecologist sends me a thing that says like happy birthday. It's like an automated thing, but it still makes me feel special.
Me, it's the opposite. The only day I'll go to clubs is on my birthday, so I can give the bouncer my ID because that's the only person who's just gonna he's the only person that's gonna be able to see that it's my birthday, and whether he says happy birthday to me or not makes my whole day.
When a bouncer doesn't say happy birthday, I'm like, either you're an idiot and you don't even look at the date, or you're a heartless piece of shit, which is usually the case if you are a bouncer.
Yeah. So like I'll give the bouncer my ID on my birthday, and he won't say anything. I'll be like, damn, what's the day? And he'll be like, July 26th. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. Oh, is it your birthday? Yeah, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you,
totally forgot.
Yeah, man. It's my Earth strong. Another lap around the sun, you know.
I love it. I love it. All right, we got another one on the Google Sheets.
Oh, shit.
Okay, it said, the it couple in my college friend group announced they were broken up as soon as we all got to the club to celebrate my 18th birthday.
Damn.
Of course, that's all anyone talked about for the rest of the night.
Damn, 18, that's a rough one, too.
Yeah. Then the next year, also during my birthday celebration, one of them, plus the newest, youngest friend in the group, hard launched their relationship by making out in front of everybody on the dance floor. It was all so much drama in the way only college drama age can be.
Damn, that is a perfect, terrible birthday experience to end on, because that is like, that's perfect. It's because they're just petty enough to ruin your day.
Yeah, that's a frenemy if I ever heard one. Yeah.
Because like it doesn't necessarily take away from the event.
No,
it's just a thing that happened, but it takes away some of your shine.
Absolutely.
It's like somebody is proposing at your wedding.
Yeah.
Like, motherfucker, don't make, like, damn, to get buried on your birthday is crazy, but to get buried on your birthday twice by the same motherfucker, you gotta kill him.
Yeah.
You gotta drop a sex tape on their birthday. You gotta
wear white at their wedding.
Yeah.
It's just what it is.
You gotta get them back, so you can't just let them talk to you like that. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's also like at this age I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
But like at 18, when you're like,
at this age I would care because I want it to happen. That's a gift to me. Is that kind of drama?
Yeah. But I'm like, at 18, I would be like, how dare they at my birthday? Yeah. It's my birthday, which is a Stassi Schroeder line.
I love that. That's so funny. And it's funny that they recognize that. They're probably healed now, but they recognize that as their worst birthday experience.
Yeah, and then there's like, it's a beautiful thing that only the way college drama can be.
Yeah.
It is because you look back at it and you're like, it sucked at the time. It's very funny now.
It's hard to, because you're not wrong, but it's hard to explain it.
It is hard to explain, but no, it sounds like that person is healed.
Yeah.
It sounds like that person has been to therapy and is like, this really bothered me, but now I'm looking back, I'm like, this was perfect.
Yeah. Also, shout out to that it couple, whoever the fuck they were. Really, one thing about them, didn't miss a moment. Couldn't. They were the moment.
Yeah, that's why they were the it couple. It's like, well, maybe you should learn how to be more popular.
Yeah, maybe you got to take up more space and your birthday party would have been more fun and the it couple wouldn't have felt the need to come and fucking fix it for you.
Yeah. Oh, I actually just thought of a really bad birthday.
Go, tell me, please.
It was my 19th birthday.
Okay, 19.
And we went to a club, Avalon, that was like 18 and over for women, 21 and over for men.
Avalon, isn't that also a makeup brand?
No.
That's Revlon.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Avalon was on 6th Avenue and like, I don't know, 20th. And it was an old church. And now it was a club. And it was 18 and over for women and 21 and over for men. So I went there with this dude that like I was loosely dating that worked at Applebee's with me. And we were online and he was definitely on something.
Okay.
Like more than alcohol.
Okay.
And I started noticing it like maybe a couple weeks before my birthday.
Yeah.
Because like every time we would go out, it would be like he would have one drink and he would like black the fuck out. Jesus. And I was like, oh, this is like him mixing with something else. So we're online to get in. My brother's there and everything. And this motherfucker just starts peeing on the line. dick out.
No.
Peeing.
Jesus.
And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, what? Like totally whatever.
Oh, shit.
So we get inside and we weren't like exclusive or anything. So I'm like inside with all my friends. We're dancing, whatever. He's hammered or whatever it is. He's like falling over, whatever. And
he's tweaking.
Like bad. I've never seen anything like it. Yeah. So I'm dancing with my friends and like, we're all girls in a circle and like guys come over to us to try to dance. And like, I'm like, no, I'm good. Like, and that's because he was there. I just always been like, if I'm dancing with my girls, I'm dancing with my girls. Yeah. So when I'm dancing with the girls, this guy comes over. I'm like, no, I'm good. And then this motherfucker saw it, right? And he is so lucky that my brother was at the bar getting a drink with his friends. My brother.
He came over with some smoke.
He came over with some smoke. This motherfucker spit in my face.
What?
Yeah. He fucking took it all in and spit in my face.
He Hawk 2'd you?
He Hawk 2'd me.
Oh my God.
Right? And as soon as it hit me, I was Simone Biles. I was in the air. I'm like, oh, we're going to fight. So I fucking go in the air. Out of absolutely nowhere, the bouncer comes, catches me in the air, throws me to the side. He's like, I got you. Grabs this motherfucker, puts him in a fucking headlock. He's like, get the fuck out of here. Takes him out. He's like beating the shit out of this guy.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Takes him outside. He's like, I got you, girl. You're good. Right? Because it was like so clearly my birthday because I was like, fucking, my birthday.
Yeah, you're in a fucking tiara?
Yeah. No, I wasn't. Oh. But like, I was making it very clear that it was my birthday. Yeah. I think he was a bouncer that was outside and he saw my ID. So he's like, oh,
Yeah.
This guy beat the shit out of this guy.
Oh my God.
He leaves,
bro.
Whatever. I wipe it off my face. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm still going to have a good time.
Yeah, I wipe it on my face. Oh my God. No, I'm turned on.
Yeah, I'm like, this isn't the first and it won't be the last. So I keep dancing, whatever. Night's over. My brother ended up leaving like early. He's like, gives me money for a cab.
He had no idea.
No clue.
Jesus Christ.
Right? And then my friend's like, you should tell your brother. And I'm like, I don't need this to be. Yeah. I don't think I've ever even told my brother.
That's insane.
Yeah.
You also never told me. That's crazy.
I never told you that.
I don't think so.
Yeah. So anyway, he leaves. Whatever. My girls are dancing. Whatever. I go outside. This motherfucker is still outside. Hours later. I had to be like 3 hours later.
Oh my God.
Still outside. Goes to like yell at me. This bouncer comes out of nowhere again. He's like, bro, didn't I tell you? He's pushing him in the street. They get into like a fist fight. And bouncer beats the shit out of him.
Oh my God. Who is this bouncer?
My angel. My guardian angel.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. And he wasn't even trying to, the bouncer wasn't even like, trying to be like gross about it. He was just like not someone spitting in your face.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was absolutely nuts. And it was also weird because it's like the bouncer was outside. He was inside. I'm like, oh, do you have a twin? It was insane. Yeah. It was crazy. And that guy has now passed. He has passed away. And
let's go. Let's fucking go, man. Yeah. That's beautiful.
He drowned in a hot tub.
That is hysterical.
Yeah, because he was on pills and drowned.
Damn. Not sad. Sorry.
No, and that's the one where a girl from like Applebee's hit me up. She's like, hey, I don't know. I don't remember if you guys were dating or whatever, but like he passed away. And all I wrote back was like, we were not dating.
Yeah, we were not dating. And do you have any pictures of his corpse? Yo, that's crazy, and I feel like this is a perfect place to end by just saying, God don't make mistakes. Yeah. That's what it is. We've had a great time. Thank you so much for listening to the Soft Launch Pod. That's a fucking crazy story.
It is a crazy story. I totally forgot it happened.
You're such a bank of fucking fun stories. That's an insane one to just pull out. Yeah. Fucking an hour 15 into the podcast.
I can't think of a bad birthday. Then I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's because your pussy got wet when you got spit on. It's what it was. Oh, that's so funny. But thank you guys so much for listening to the Soft Launch Podcast. That was episode 57. We had a blast with you guys. And most importantly, come to our live show on August 24th, 5 p.m. at the stand. The link is in our bio. Yes. We have the lineup all set up. The tickets are ready for you to get. Go use promo code Monroe and come check us out.
Yeah, and whoever it is that is listening that bought 6 tickets, bitch, we love you.
What a fucking legend.
Yes. So be more like her and buy more tickets. I'm going to remember her name next time.
Yeah, well, we're going to give her a shout out. She's the Softie of the week. We just forgot her name because we didn't check. We couldn't believe that we've never had 6 tickets sold this early in advance.
Yeah, it's like a month out.
Yes, but we got the day for the live show, August 24th, 5 p.m. at the stand. Link is in our bio. Please go buy those tickets. Yes. And other than that, man, just keep listening. Subscribe, like us. If you listen to us and you're not subscribed, that's cool. We appreciate the view.
Appreciate the view.
But let's hit that subscribe button. Yeah. Like our shit. Fucking tell us that you like it. Post a comment. CH, we're still fucking looking for you.
Yeah. Are you alive?
Yeah.
Did you drown in a fucking jacuzzi?
Have you?
you understand?
You been eaten alive by a gator? Where are you?
Where are you?
We miss you, Pa. But shout out to all of our softies. Shout out to everybody listening. Keep listening, keep liking, subscribe to our Patreon, www.patreon.com/softlaunch. But other than that, we love you guys.
Yeah, we love you.
Thank you so much for everything. That's going to be the end of episode 57. I've been Jason Mendoza.
I'm Samantha Santos.
We'll catch y'all later.
Bye.
Peace.